welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. Today we are going to be looking at our very last tweed, and that is tweed number 4, Brun a Rose. So if you're curious to hear my thoughts, see my swatch comparisons, and see how I created this look, keep watching. We are on our last tweed. Now this is tweed number 4, Brun a Rose. Look at this tweed packaging. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I think this might be my favorite. I haven't tried it yet. You know, I've been waiting for you guys, so we'll see. But I love the brown. I love the rose. I love the neutral shades. That is what I wear every day. That is what I gravitate towards. And this color story just speaks to me. So let me show you what it looks like. So that is tweed Brun a Rose. So you've got the browns, you've got that little bit of pink. It's kind of a shimmer, it's kind of a topper. I'd be happy if it was a shimmer. But these are just gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is swatch them, and then we'll create an eye look. And then again, as I did in my other videos, I will compare it to a few other quads or palettes that I have in my collection. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start with this light brown, and then we'll work up to the darker brown. We'll go to the pink, and then we'll go to the chocolate. So I'm going to start here again with this light brown. Now that is 2 swatches. It is basically my color. So that will probably be the first shade that I use in the crease. And then we're going to get a little bit darker. And if these are off, it's because it's such my skin color, I can't even see it. So again, these are 2 swatches. Here is that pink topper. I mean, it is gorgeous. I absolutely love the color. It's that soft champagne pink, which is my favorite color, but I just don't like the formula. And then here's the dark chocolate brown. So I'm going to go in, this is a Tom Ford number 13, and I'm going to go into the lightest brown shade. And we're going to put that in the crease. Don't think you're going to really be able to see it. I will scoot in like I have done in the past. I think this shade is basically going to be used as like a base. It's just going to be too light. So I will build up from there. But I wanted to at least show you all of the shades because it is pretty light. I mean, I could probably just put this all over the lid too. So that's that first shade. I mean, basically, you can't even see it. It's just kind of there. So now I'm going to move into the shade next to it, which is slightly darker. And I'm going to start on the outer corner and work my way in. And I am using that same Tom Ford brush. Again, start at the corner and work my way in. They blend beautifully. I know I keep saying that in every single video, but they really, really do. They are very, very pretty. I'm going to take a Sonia G Classic Crease to go into this dark chocolate. Because it is so dark, I'm using a fluffier brush to build up that outer corner. This might be the easiest, quickest eye look of them all. The shadows just do the work themselves. I mean, I'm not even having to try. I will say, I think that these shadows were worth the wait or these quads. I think Chanel has finally, they're starting to redeem themselves. This year really has been the year of Chanel, honestly. They have come out with so many amazing new products. I just really have been impressed. I mean, that is gorgeous. I'm going to take a Sonia G Builder. I am going to go into this pink shade. You could use your finger. I just prefer a brush. And we're going to place that on the lower lid and see what kind of payoff we can get. Much better. I mean, so much better than a normal like glitter topper. It feels like a glitter topper, but it doesn't necessarily go on like a glitter topper. So I'm just taking what was ever left over underneath my brow. Yeah, that's really pretty. I'm going to take a mini booster now and go into that dark shade and get just a little bit more precision in that outer corner. I'm going to take a Sonia G Classic Crease and go into that like medium brown shade. And we're just going to kind of add that to the crease. There was a little bit of fallout with that glitter pink topper shade. I'm just going to take my Sonia G Smooth Buffer and just kind of wipe it away. I'm going to take a Chikuhodo KZ number 8 and I'm going to mix the two browns and I'm going to take this underneath my eye. Now this brush is very fluffy. It's shaped like a pencil brush, but it is really fluffy. So I think it's perfect to go underneath my eye because I don't want a lot of color, but I thought a little would be good. And you guys, my eyes are so sensitive. Even just lining that, it got a little wet because my eyes just tear up, which is why I always line my eyes and put mascara on off camera. Inevitably my eyes are gonna tear up as I'm putting eyeliner on and mascara. I want just a little bit more definition, so I am gonna add just a little bit more of that dark brown. And that is the thing with all of these tweeds, is they are very buildable, but they're soft. So if you want a lot of color, you're gonna have to go in a few times. All right, so here is the eye look. Before mascara, before eyeliner. It's beautiful. I think it's really, 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 really pretty for every day. Wear to work, wear out the house. It's gorgeous. I am going to line my eyes. I'm going to use the Sisley liner in shade number 2. It's a dark brown. And I will put my Chanel Le Volume mascara on, and then we'll be back to do some comparisons. Here's the finished eye look. I love it. Love it. This is definitely my favorite. Of all 4 of the tweeds, this is my favorite. This is one that I would pick up time and time again. This will be a staple in my collection. All right, so now I want to go ahead and swatch it up against some other quads that I have. Is it going to be similar? It might be, because this is my color story. This is what I wear every day. So yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be pretty similar. The first thing I'm going to swatch it up against is going to come as no surprise to anyone if you guys have been with me for a while. And that is the Tom Ford Nude Dip. Nude Dip is my absolute favorite quad. Look how, I mean, it is used. It has been loved a lot. So I'm going to swatch it The same way, we'll start with this shimmer, go to the pink, the taupe, and then the dark brown. All right, that was the world's worst swatching. So because this first shade in the Chanel quad is so hard to see, I did not swatch it well. So here's the Chanel. This is their first shade, the medium, the pink, and then the deep. And then this is Nude Dip. So they're similar, but they have different undertones. I would say that the Tom Ford is more cool and the Chanel is leaning more on the warm side. I wouldn't have said that, but once you compare it side by side with the Tom Ford, you can really see the difference. I also have the Chanel Mediterranean quad, and so I thought we would see if that is close. So again, I'll do the same order. I'll start here with this taupe, then we've got the champagne, light tan, and then this like olive color. I won't swatch the olive color because I know that that won't be similar to anything. This shade right here, this first shade, is the one I'm most interested in. So it is similar, but it's a little bit different. And then here is their champagne. And again, it's also that topper formula, and it's more golden. And again, that tan is a little bit warmer than anything. Really not that similar. And now on my other hand, or my other arm, I have this quad from Suku. It is one of my favorite Suku quads. It is shade number 01, and I won't even try to pronounce it. So again, we'll start with the light, go to the pink, the taupe, and then the dark brown. So here are the swatches. This first one right here is Suku, and then the second one is Chanel. And they are a little bit different too. Similar, but again, not the same formula at all. The Suku is a lot creamier. It is really, really creamy. The Chanel is definitely more muted, and again, different undertones. So I wouldn't say that they are similar, that similar. And then the very last one that I have, and this is Tissi Rivoli, and this is Chanel's formula. This is also super loved, very, very loved. So we'll start with this purple. Again, different undertone. This is the pink, the lightest shade, which is not similar at all. This is more of a taupe. That one's kind of, no, a little bit more red. And then you've got the deepest shade. So I don't necessarily think any of these are exactly the same or dupes. They're all a similar color story, but they are different. And let me know what you guys think. Are you going to be picking up this new quad? And again, this is Tweed number 4, Tweed Brun and Rose. I love it. I already told you guys that. I really, really like it. am so impressed by this whole entire Tweed collection. I really, really am. My only complaint, well, maybe I have a couple, but my biggest complaint is that the embossing is going to wear off. So you can see how it looks now. Like the embossing is wearing off. I think the embossing is beautiful, and I wish there was a way to make it stay a little bit longer. These are limited edition quads. I do expect them to sell out extremely fast. As I mentioned in an earlier video, this launch has been highly, highly anticipated. We saw promo pics back in 2021, and we have been anxiously awaiting them. So I do believe that they will sell out fast. So if you are interested, I would make sure on September 1st, you are online and you are getting them. I will definitely be linking them in my community tab as well as over on Instagram. They're going to go fast. They are going to go fast. Every single one of these quads is gorgeous. There wasn't a single one that I didn't love. I love them all. I would love to hear from you guys now that you've seen all 4. Which ones are you most interested in picking up? Are you going to get all 4? From what I'm told, the price is going to be like $85, $88, somewhere around that ballpark. So they're not cheap. They are, these are not cheap, especially when you compare them to other Chanel quads. It's a significant price bump. We are now finished with all of the tweeds. I hope that these videos have been helpful in order for you guys to make a decision. I will, once all these videos go up, I will start incorporating these into my looks over on Instagram. So make sure you are following me over there. It's at ChicagoLaw_luxury makeup. I will have my Instagram link down below, but I will be using these quads in my daily looks and trying to create different eye looks. Maybe mixing shades, using only some of the shades, maybe one and dones. I'm going to keep playing with them. So make sure you're following me over there. I really want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video.